We are the Rescue Balloon Group, group number A2 in FSE301, the spring 2013 semester. I'm Dan Wilson.
I'm Daniel Whatcott.
Jasper Kianpour.
And Ethan Sanders.
Every year, thousands of adventurers are injured or lost in accidents and emergency situations that are beyond their control, but nonetheless could be in many instances be avoided or minimized with the assistance of some sort of personal locator beacon. There are already a variety of different types of these handheld beacons on the market. The majority of these, and the most effective of them, utilize some sort of satellite communication to relay a location coordinate, which is also dependent on satellite communication to obtain. Unfortunately, where signals can be blocked or obscured, such as in canyons or aggressive mountain or valley terrain, these devices that the adventurer has put his trust in become ineffective. And in these emergency instances, simply climbing out of the canyon is rarely an option. To solve this shortcoming, the market needs a device that can ascend quickly and effectively over these barriers and transmit this valuable information clearly and without interference. We propose the Rescue Balloon to fill this market need. Our device will be the first to employ the proper tactics in order to broadcast for help without the limitations of the current array of devices. We proudly present the Rescue Balloon, a deployable locator beacon that will carry a package of electronics up and over any sort of terrain. Requiring only a few simple steps from the user, a balloon is filled and released, carrying with it an accoutrement of radio broadcasting and GPS locating components that will alert the proper officials. To reach these heights, our product will utilize hydrogen production using simple and cheap reactants that will readily and predictably release lighter than air hydrogen to fill a durable balloon. Using a release lever will allow the reactants, sodium hydroxide and powdered aluminum, to mix in an aqueous solution, thereby releasing safe and stable hydrogen gas. Internally, a GPS receiver will acquire a location and broadcast on the official, internationally recognized and supported search and rescue network, COAST SARSET, a declaration of emergency with the exact position, enabling rescue teams to be dispatched immediately. Setting our product apart is, of course, its aerial delivery methodology. This feature is not available on any other device on the market. Also, unlike many other products, ours requires no yearly subscription fees, will be easy to maintain even by the end user, and will be cheap enough for the common consumer, who are often priced out of other competing products.
Our team's Rescue Balloon product was designed with the intent to break into the outdoors and hiking markets. The Rescue Balloon device can appeal to many segments in this particular market, including solo explorers, group hikers, campers, climbers, backpackers, boaters, and individuals that participate in similar activities. The team also designed the Rescue Balloon to be able to easily incorporate other abilities and features that would appeal to related markets. The other markets that might benefit from these varied designs include construction, mining, and military. The hiking and great outdoors market shows no sign of slowing down or decreasing in size. Furthermore, innovations in personal safety devices are always welcome in any market they are introduced to. The Rescue Balloon will fit well into its specific market due to its compliance with existing international emergency signaling and safety regulations such as COAST SARSET.
Other competition consists mostly of other emergency satellite-based personnel locator beacons, PLB, which are not based on the same principles as the Rescue Balloon, each of which have their own method of tracking the position. Three very notable examples include ACR from the Rescue Line product line, McMurdo from the Fast Find series, and the TrackMe PLB. There is, however, a local startup, Rescue One, which is known to also have a very similar product. The Search and Rescue SAR emergency radio broadcast is made from radio attached to a deployable balloon. Without the need to maintain a storefront facility due to the use of primary online sales, all that is necessary is production facilities. Production facilities will be based in Phoenix Valley Marketplace. With general valley market conditions, there is nearly an unlimited supply of available industrial property. All component fabrication and assembly will be completed in-house using the latest in 3D extrusion printing and PCB fabrication. Such machines will be acquired through the global market in a used condition yet proven condition as to reduce startup costs.
Our design team includes 4 individuals, each with a background focus of mechanical engineering. Such engineering skills that were used in the design of the rescue balloon include stress analysis, finite element analysis, and fluid dynamics. While formal education lies primarily in mechanical engineering design, other areas of expertise are also included in our team's roster. Basic electrical engineering principles were necessary and incorporated into our product, along with electrical component configuration and software programming. Manufacturing processes in CNC milling and rapid prototyping using 3D printers were also incorporated in order to test and develop the rescue balloon device. Marketing knowledge and experience in the outdoors and hiking market segments were also included into the design of the rescue balloon.
Through the use of effective customer acquisition and marketing techniques, we hope to achieve a large market base. With the creation of an appealing company website and social media page, we hope to convey our mission statement and the capabilities of our device. Flyers will also be a major part of advertising. By putting them on local businesses, cars, and into home mailboxes, we will increase public awareness on the product. To those that are early adopters and choose to purchase a rescue balloon early in our startup, we will offer a reduced cost. The main focus of our product will be durability, and it is important that the customer understands the reliability of our product. Along with reliability, we are focusing on a low-cost device at only $284.99 compared to other competitive products. Marketing budget will not be as high as we would like it to be at the beginning of our startup, but as our business grows and we sell more devices, so too will our budget.
Okay, here we start to jump into our performance financials, starting with our main income statement. With regards to gross revenue, since our rescue balloon product is a startup business for our founding 4 employees, the first 6 months, which include the first 2 quarters, produced no gross revenue. And then with plans to sell the product for approximately $284.99, which is $15 cheaper than our major competitor, we expect to increase units sold by roughly 500 units per quarter after the first year, and the retail price will stay constant throughout the foreseeable 5-year forecast. Then jumping into our total expenses here, each device is estimated to cost about $150 to produce. This cost is predicted to remain constant also throughout the 5-year forecast. With regards to salaries, the first 6 months we are not expecting to have any salary whatsoever due to the fact that this phase is solely for research and development and not for selling our product. After the first 6 months, our salaries will start at roughly $60,000 per year and increase at 5% per year after that, and then we also have plans to hire additional employees, beginning with 1 the second year, 2 after the 3rd year, 3 after the 4th year, and 4 after the 5th year. And these additional employees will start at roughly $50,000 per year. The rent of our factory is estimated to cost $2,000 per month, and that's a constant expense. After the 3rd year, we anticipate needing more space, so we'll have to rent out an additional factory per how many units we need to sell. With the total expenses of our research and development, the first 6 months are solely based off R&D for our product, and these are the highest expending months. And there's a fixed expense of $2,000 per quarter set to R&D for improving the product efficiency after the first 6 months. Then finally getting into net income. The net income just after the first year of operation is expected to be positive. The second through the fifth year are expected to output higher percentages of profit than the startup year, and by the end of the 5-year period, our cap net income over a yearly period is estimated to be roughly $5,170,170. Moving on to our balance sheet, our total assets are made up of cash and inventory. We start out with roughly an $80,000 cash loan to fund development and pre-production of the product. Our cash levels decrease throughout the year as it is spent in development. Reserves will see an increase with the turn of ROI at approximately the first year mark. 35% of net income will be retained and used for further research and development, liquid fuels, and investments. Initial inventory costs are necessary in order to develop the product and are immediately spent from cash reserves acquired through the bank loan. Additional inventory is acquired as needed throughout the production of the 5-year plan. Moving on to total equities, which is made up of our accounts payable and our debts. Payouts are initially small with only light development and production with the first 6 months. As sales commence and subsequent production increases dramatically, accounts payable to our vendor services increases proportionate to the increase in the number of units sold. And then production, research, development, and various other startup costs require the initial bank loan of the $80,000 mentioned earlier. Substantial payoff does not occur until after the first 6 months of development and pre-production. Payoff begins in the 7th month and concludes entirely by the end of the 5-year period. The total equity is negative for the first 3 quarters and then is positive throughout the 5-year period. Okay, moving on to cash flow. The adjusted net income was found by subtracting 10% of the overall income, and this was done to compensate for the overall predicted profits. A majority of our funds were sent towards salaries, and then the remaining usage was split pretty evenly amongst R&D, investments, outsourcing, and any other costs that we may have had.
The rescue balloon device has potential to be a widely used and well-known item in the safety realm of the outdoors and camping markets. The team aims to achieve a product that will offer more features and benefits than any comparable device on the market today, while being economical and environmentally conscious. Our team of engineers and market experts firmly believe that our product will have a strong presence in the target market and foresee the growth of the product in itself and as an adaptable item that can be used in similar areas other than what it has been originally intended.
I guess I'm ready to be rescued now.